the old archives. Again, I wish I could share a video feed with you guys, but again, I'm not really subscribed to Skype right at the moment.
Are you going to, or at least find a way we can do it?
Oh yeah, I'll find a way. Just, you know, tonight's just like, I mean, again, I could do Ustream, but it's a bit of a pain, and I kind of have to do it when the internet's not going up and down like a roller coaster, to where it'll be like really slow for 2 seconds, and then it'll be like, okay, we're going normal speed, and then it'll kind of just like die for 2 seconds and then go back up. And probably the next session will probably be on something like Ustream. Again, another random. Oh, hey, look, this actually has some sort of window. Okay, there's nothing in this room. We're walking through a place, you know, everything's all shaky because apparently we're panicking. And also, wind is apparently... Air just doesn't like this place. Place is so nasty, the friggin' air leaves this place goes, nope. Okay, we got a lantern, but it has oil. It doesn't have that much oil. I tend not to use a lantern because I like to save oil. Probably be recording for like a 30-minute session or whatnot, and then like kind of stop recording from there, and then edit the video from there, and probably post it on my YouTube channel.
What is your YouTube channel, by the way?
Oh, I used to have like an old YouTube channel, but I just got a new one, like kind of dedicated.
I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink.
Oh, here we go. We got some plot.
I'm afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
And that apparently was a note I wrote to myself before I drank the amnesia potion.
Okay, that kinda makes the sound like an evil murderer. So playing a bad guy, basically. At least that's my
Again, the plot rolls it out for you. And from what I've heard, this game has multiple endings, so...
So you don't have to kill him, or you actually do?
Well, you don't... From what I've heard, you don't actually have to kill him, but that's kind of like the bad ending. There's 3 endings. There's one, the bad ending, you let him go through this portal thing. Again, it gets weird. 2, there's the one where you knock down all the portals and he dies, and you can just walk out of the castle free. 3rd one's a bit more complicated and requires you to do extra things.
Ooh, let's do that one, because doing extra things is always fun.
Yeah, yes it is. Ah, bright light. Ah.
Is it inside the castle? Yeah.
put that lantern away.
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Okay, that was one of the numerous flashbacks you will have while playing this game. The guy you just heard was Alexander, the guy you're trying to kill.
Anything?
What was that?
We basically get random flashbacks whenever we're playing. It's like,
Yeah, you do get flashbacks, and some of them are actually get like more interactive, like later on. Actually, not too far on. If I get to like get enough notes, there'll be like this special cutscene where I can actually move the character, and then it kind of, again, I'll explain it when we actually get there. And here's the door to get out of the castle. Let's just say screw it and never look back on the castle. And then the game won't let you do that. Because this... It connects. It's like this red... It's like this red jam that came out of the walls now blocks the door to get out of here.
red jam.
Yeah, it's just kind of hard to explain without actually you guys seeing it.
Okay.
Again, next time I will try to get some sort of stream up.
I'm going to assume, just because it presents the weirdest image, I'm going to assume it's a mixture of congealed blood and strawberry jam.
Huh, yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go to the laboratory. We're going to a laboratory. It usually on the loading screens you'll get like little snippets of plot. Like this one says, he fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden, in fear too she would be punished. Which I'm not sure how that actually has to do anything with the current plot, but again, you have to kind of play through the game and kind of like research it a little. I just wonder how the recording's gonna turn out because, again, I don't have like the best equipment for doing this. Okay, we're in a laboratory, and apparently there's a water grate with water in it. And apparently there's an invisible water monster in it.
Uh-oh.
Good thing he doesn't come into play till like later.
Step into the water.
There should be more Kubraks. Let me see. And one part Aquafortis.
Again, it's another flashback, but this one goes to a puzzle. I have to go and make some sort of special acid. And then I gotta burn some of that jelly stuff off the wall so I can actually progress.
Of course, as anybody who's ever actually worked with acid will tell you, you can't quite use it that way.
Well, this is a video game. Logic does not apply.
Ridiculous excessive quantity, but, you know, this is a story, so we have Hollywood acid in full force.
It could be worse. I'm kind of like scattered throughout the game. They're like these cylinders with orbs on top, and they're kind of like Alexander's diaries. You know, the guy you're trying to kill, and he's kind of like saying, like, I will return one day, and apparently you learn that later on he's not from this planet. So it kind of pulls like a Stephen King here.
actually a demon, but born shaped from meat, that sort of thing. But he's not from this planet. That makes it even more interesting.
Yeah, again, the plot gets weird. And, you know, saying it's like Stephen King is really the only way I can actually kind of describe it somewhat accurately.
Stephen King was the guy who made that creepy clown movie, wasn't he?
It was what?
That one creepy. Damn it, I don't remember what the name of the movie is. Here, let me find out.
Stephen King's It.
Yeah, that movie.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was just one of the very, very many books that Stephen King has written.
Oh yeah, he's written like a lot of books. I've read Salem's Lot. He kind of has like a thing with like either demons or something kind of from outer space.
Yeah, basically when Stephen King's around, you're pretty much guaranteed to have horrible horror.
What is this? This really isn't scary at all. What? Now you bring aliens at the very end? Really? I mean, what? What are you gonna bring now? You gonna bring a friggin' robot chicken? My God, people, it's a robot chicken. It's just in a Stephen King horror movie. I'll be afraid to the friggin' horror chicken. Seriously, when I read Salem's Lot, it wasn't scary at all. I just kind of read through the book and went like, really? I mean, it even got predictable at points.
Well, when you write as much as Stephen King does, there's a certain point where you're practically just turning out
Yeah.
books based on formulas more than anything else, really.
Yeah.
Creating something new and unique with each one. Kind of like Tom Clancy, actually.
Oh
He
yeah.
does the same thing.
Oh yeah. For example, you read like Bram Stoker's Dracula, you kind of have like a familiar idea what Salem's Lot is going to be about. At least somewhat.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause I, despite knowing how many books he's written, I've actually never read any of his books. I remember trying to read, I think it was either The Stand or The Shining or something like that once, but I never got very far into it.
I mean, the Salem's Lot, like the first half, was incredibly hard to get through because, you know, nothing would really happen. I mean, there'd be like 1, 2 kind of mysterious events, but it wasn't really enough to like keep you pulled in. It's like one of those things you really, really have to push yourself through.
Yeah, and that's never really a fun experience when you have that in order to be able to enjoy a book.
Yeah. Let's
I don't
see.
read books, so I can't relate to it all.
I'm reading the Hunger Games right now just because, you know, I heard about everyone saying, oh, they're a great book series. I'm like, okay, I'll read. In fact, they're even coming out with a movie this May. I think, at least. Let's walk into the random rooms in some dude's castle and see what we can do.
Hopefully we won't get ourselves killed.
How come?